All right. Welcome to the 39th meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. Let's see. When addressing the commission, please remember to state and spell your name clearly and to speak into the microphone. We have minutes to approve.
Yes, Chair. Motion to approve the minutes of the 31st meeting as previously circulated.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes. The chair also votes aye. The minutes are approved. Calling agenda item number 1, application number 24-0539 from BSE Texas de Brazil.
Good afternoon, Chair, Commissioners. Devin Nicoba here, representing Texas de Brazil Alamona LLC. We had to get a continuance last session because we needed to clear up some discrepancy that came up with regards to the makeup of the company. What had happened was the law team had added on Union Mac, which is the overarching company that Mr. Espino owns. So they made Union Mac first, and then they put Vince underneath it. So it's a 90-10 split. But that was not evidence to us until like about an hour before I came to the hearing. So we've managed to work that out, get the operating agreement in order, and get it to the commission so that you have the full information. But all of the makeup of Union Mac is basically Mr. Espino. So all of the information is the same.
Okay. Assistant Administrator.
And we apologize for the confusion.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioner. This application was continued from the April 18th meeting. Public hearing kept open. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters of support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the February 22nd preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Bach prior to the public hearing.
Okay. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to testify either for or against this application? Okay, seeing none, commissioners.
I have no questions. Okay. Motion to approve application number 24-00539.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00539. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much.
All right. See, if there's anyone who wishes to provide testimony on agenda items number 2 through 21 and 28 through 31, you may do so now or wait until the agenda item is called. All right. Calling agenda item number 2, application number 24-01746 from Events International. And I make the disclosure that I serve on a nonprofit board with the applicant, but this will not interfere with my ability to be fair and impartial in this matter.
Rick Schneider from CEO of Events International.
See, do you want to walk us through your event?
This is two concerts, the 10th and the 11th at Turtle Bay. The entire event is fully fenced with 6-foot fence. The service area for alcohol is completely sequestered from anybody else. You have to have a 21 and over ID just to get in there. And there is double barricading in any of the common connection to the unders, similar to what we normally do in a situation like this. There is also a VIP section that will include bottle service to the upper deck, which is about 10 what we would call cabanas with lounge seating, and then an additional deck below it that's VIP for just general VIP. Sort of there's VIP and VVIP.
VVIP.
Yeah, exactly. And these two acts are both what we would consider basically pop acts. We're expecting 6,000 to 7,000 people per event.
And then how is the parking and the people shuttling to the North Shore from down here?
The entire Fazio lot is available for parking. We could park somewhere in the neighborhood of 8,000 cars, which we'll never see. I mean, we're expecting 4,000 with professional parking purveyor who's going to deal with all the parking. I think we've offered an operational plan that shows that we've got HPD, a full security team of over 70 people, EMS with at least 6 technicians. So this is done in accordance with how we normally do these events.
But people will be able to sleep in their car there overnight.
No, they won't, because that's all resort property and it will be policed by their people so that everybody's gonna have to move out by the end of the concert. We did sell out the hotel. In other words, there were probably about 200 room nights or 300 room nights that were purchased through a cooperative plan with the promoter and with the hotel, where they would buy 4 tickets plus 2 room nights, and so a lot of people will be staying up there.
If they can't sleep in their car, can cars be left overnight, or do the cars have to be?
Yes, cars can be left overnight. We've been working with the nonprofit that drives people home kind of situation, so we're hoping to get them involved as well. We're also looking at investing in some Uber rides so that we can offer that as anybody who's obviously inebriated, we just put them in an Uber and get them out of there.
So looking at the floor plan, I know is if I look at it, smaller section, right, is gonna be your section that is for alcoholic consumption.
Actually, it's everything on the Malka side of the lawn is 21 and over.
Okay, so not the one that's closest to the stable side then
No, the stable side is all unders.
unders. Okay. I was not sure when I looked at.
Yeah, so the stable side is all unders, and then if you look down, there's a if you look up actually, on the right side, that's the deck there is the VIP deck.
Okay,
And the small area that comes off of that deck towards the front of the stage is also VIP only.
okay. My concern more was if it was the smaller space, you get a ton of the 5,000 people wanting to be 21 and over.
No,
You're not
we
going to fit them in that smaller space.
know
So,
where our market is.
Okay. all right, that was more my concern. And then, so banding for the 21, that'll be
Right.
when they enter.
Anyone, so at entry, everyone will be ID. There'll be different bands for unders and overs, and then that control will happen at the double barricade, so only overs can get in.
That was the only questions I had. Motion to approve application number 24-01746.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01746. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved.
Could I ask that we take 4 out of order since we're the next one?
Thank you.
I neglected to put that on the memo. I apologize.
Calling out of order agenda item number 4, application number 24-01917 from Events International. And I make the same disclosure notice as well.
And Rick Schneider, CEO, Events International.
Hold on, now we're all moving our.
So I can start by telling you, this is the 3rd iteration of this event. This is the 3rd year that it's happening. It's been growing on a regular basis. It's been a phenomenal event at Bishop Museum. Mixes fashion and music, and in the past, we've seen 400 to 500 people. We're expecting about 800 this year. We're following the same kind of setup that we've done in the past, which includes a VIP section again off to one side of the stage. But this is a 21 and over event only. It's advertised on the website as being 21 and over, and IDs will be checked when people bring their tickets. So we'll make sure that they'll be adhering to that. And then other than that, it's a wonderful lawn party.
Yeah, one of the things we've been noticing is this area that's the service defined area keeps on moving for these events.
You mean in terms
On the
of what
lawn.
we present to you as so unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast that, certain issues arise and we have to counter with them. I would say that in any given situation, we will still adhere to all of the security and management concerns, so that would never change. It just may mean that a bar may move over a little bit or around or something like that, but for the most part, the service situation is exactly the same.
Do you recall, Mr. Cohen?
Yeah, I mean, I think what we see and the reason we bring it up, right, is we'll agree or we'll approve a floor plan at Bishop Museum, and then they may come back and ask for us to move it in a certain area or certain space so that they can accommodate something
In this
additional.
case,
So,
I would tell you,
Mhm.
in this case, it will definitely happen on the lawn.
Mhm.
If anything moves, it won't be the perimeter. It may be some of the elements within the event, but other than that, it would stay the same.
okay. Cause yeah, every so often we get that
Yeah,
recently,
yeah, no, I understand.
and then they do, they are able, right, to leave, I mean, I'm not sure about the parking lot at Bishop, but they could leave their cars if they have to.
Yes.
Okay.
We've made that arrangement with Bishop and explain to them the necessities.
I have no other question. Motion to approve application number 24-01917.
Then moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01917. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Continuing with the agenda, calling agenda item number 3, applications number 24-01913-1 to 24-01913-23 from Rise Holding LLC. Rise?
Advised about it, Mr. Should solve about this side. Caught it got lost, but we are the authorized agents. For us. Believe this is the second set of special licenses, I recall, right?
Commissioners, questions?
I'm assuming that the investigative report was the same as the initial reports for the initial set of special licenses reports. Which are Greg Nishioka, who is agent appearing on behalf of them.
Okay,
Sorry,
we're all set.
we're all set. Again, my apologies.
And we're in the middle of actually addressing and we appreciate you asking for multiple days to make it kind of easier on other clients.
We thank you for the suggestion.
Pardon?
I passed that on to Ross and thank you for the suggestion also.
Okay.
We took the hint from that.
Thank you.
I have no questions. Motion to approve application number 24-01913-1 through 24-01913-23 inclusively.
Then moved and seconded to approve applications number 24-01913-1 to 24-01913-23 inclusive. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 5, application number 24-01924 from AmVets Hawaii.
Mr. Chair and Commissioners, we did receive email confirmation from the applicant. They are withdrawing this request. No commission action required.
And it's Cinco de Mayo. All right, calling agenda item number 6, application number 24-01943-1 to 24-01943-5, the Island Sound Studio LLC.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Steven Kober, representing Island Sound Studios LLC. To my right, Mr. Brian Spicer, BRYAN SPICER.
No minors are going to attend.
No, sir.
Okay.
It'll be 21. So the same thing is this weekend. Doors will close, everything will be soundproofed. And the actual stage is facing away from the water, so all the sound goes out towards where the actual recording studio is.
I have no other questions. Motion to approve application number 24-01943-1 through 24-01943-5 inclusive.
Been moved and seconded to approve applications number 24-01943-1 to 24-01943-5 inclusive. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much.
Calling agenda item number 7. Applications number 24-01979-1 to 24-01979-31 from Little Plum LLC. They also got the memo. No, I'm kidding.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Dustin Grable, Grable. I'm the president of Lebanon Fighters, owner of Little Plum LLC.
I have no questions. Motion to approve application number 24-01979-1 through 1979-31 inclusively.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01979-1 to 24-01979-31 inclusive. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Preliminary hearings calling transfer application number 23-02998 from Cooney Restaurant and Catering LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Min Young-woo on behalf of Cooney Restaurant and Catering LLC. On my right is Raymond Ho, manager and member, and no changes to the investigative report.
Motion to approve transfer application number 23-02998.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 23-02998. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 9, application number 24-000517 from Beast Science Venture.
Good afternoon, Chair, members of the Commission, Greg Nishioka, appearing on behalf of Wayne Luke. We also have become an authorized agent for the applicant. I do have paperwork available if the Commission desires to see it. To my right is James Kiko, last name spelled Kiko, who is the president and director for Beachside. We have received the investigative report, have no comments, changes, and there too. We do note that the investigator did note that the preliminary inspection of the premises layout, that the layout did not match the current floor plan on file at the commission. I think that can be addressed prior to the public hearing, so that's not a problem, I think. And also the second temporary license expires in 30 days. So we would like to move forward as fast as possible.
Have none. Motion to approve transfer application number 24-00517.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00517. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Agenda item number 10, application number 23-01655 from Waimanalo Kitchen LLC.
Good afternoon to the commission. My name is Lindsay Diamond, D-Y-M-O-N-D. I'm the manager member of Waimanalo Kitchen LLC, DBA Kalapawai Cafe, Waimanalo.
Questions?
So you're just changing, right, from what you are current to also provide music
That's correct.
and dancing, correct?
That's correct.
Then, excuse me, if you look at the floor plan, everything that's in red even includes the parking stalls. Is that an area where you're going to use to serve alcohol, or is it just going to be within the?
We originally applied for our license to include the parking lot for our original one. We have not to date done that yet.
Okay,
There's an area between the front door and the gate between the patio that guests walk by with their beer to get to their table and stuff. So it's just a precautionary measure.
okay. I'm just more concerned that with having music and things, we were gonna start going into the parking lot, and I know you guys are right on the road over there. and
No, that's too
it's
close
gonna
to
go
the road.
across To some of the residents, but okay, that's fine. Understood. Thank you for the answer. I have no other questions. Motion to approve application number 23-01655. Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 23-01655. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Calling agenda item number 11, application number 24-00115 from Makana Lani A Dining Experience.
Good afternoon, to the commissioners and chairman, Kristen Yamamoto on behalf of Makanalani Dining Experience LLC. We are in receipt of the investigative report and do not have any changes.
This is a restaurant within Aloha.
Yes.
What was the venue previously?
I don't have that information for you. I'm sorry. This time.
Commission, Chairman.
Yes.
I will make a, disclaimer that the ILWU does represent the members themselves that work at Aloha Lani Resort. I am not their actual, representative, but this will not, affect my ability to be impartial on making a decision on this matter.
All right. Thank you for the disclosure.
This isn't in the lobby area, right? This is on the.
No,
upper
second
floor, right?
second floor, yeah.
Okay, okay.
We're all.
Yes.
trying to do that
No,
part.
upstairs, no, upstairs.
We've all been there a bit. Yes.
I have no other questions. Motion to approve application number 24-00115.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-00115. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved. Thank you. All right, calling agenda item number 12, application number 24-01951 from TJ's Sports Bar and Grill.
I believe this is another item, Chair,
Withdrawn.
Commissioners. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped ahead, sorry.
So, 12 is. Okay.
Where are we?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Number 13,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
application. Okay, now,
Sorry.
item number 13, come on up. Application number 24-01966 from SMMD LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioner and Chair, Matthew Choi, Manager, Member, FSMB DBA Pitch Sports Bar. We have no changes to the investigative report.
I'm so glad somebody's doing something for Cinco de Mayo.
We haven't done one in a while over there.
This question.
Okay, so this is in the bar now. That area they call the bar,
Yeah,
right?
the bar.
Okay.
The back exit, will that be operational?
No, we'll close it and we'll have a security guard to watch the back. Just emergency exit if we need.
I have no other questions. Motion to approve application number 24-01966.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01966. The chair also votes aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Chair, if I could just very quickly, with respect to number 12, I believe you did call it, that application has been withdrawn, no commission action. I just wanted to put that on the record.
Thank you. Okay, agenda item number 14, request number 24-01936 from TBB Holdings, DBA. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Commissioners, Devin Nikoba here representing TBB Holdings INC. To my right is Mr. Richard Stula, Stula. He's the president of TBB Holdings Incorporated. You're speaking about Cinco de Mayo.
All right.
So we got you covered.
We're trying to open up our options. Commissioners, questions? This has potential for the sound carry issue, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, beyond that, the outside seating, right, is gonna be outside the extra space we're going to have, right? But I also seen in your report that there's gonna be no additional security or no extra police or anything like that, correct?
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Okay,
But Mr. Stula, I think can speak to that.
Yeah, so we're actually looking at, with the landlord approved us, moving into that area. We've done a couple events out there already. These are during the day and early evening. We're not putting any music or anything outside. The first day is the Molokai canoe race, and they're gonna land in there, and we were providing some facilities in front to put their boats up and everything. It's just a community thing, mostly families and whatnot. Probably be done about 8 o'clock at the latest. They're saying like 6:30. And then on the Cinco de Mayo, it's just, we have an outdoor lanai already. We're not putting any music out there. It's just gonna be picnic tables and a little taco setup outside. So we're not really anticipating a giant crowd. We're not doing a concert. It's not, so the area is, we built a permanent fence around it. And so there's a 4-foot fence with gates, and it's completely enclosed. And we, I guess we didn't, we're not thinking that it's gonna be a type of an event. It's not gonna go late night. We're gonna be done by 9 o'clock, and both nights we'll be closed outside. We won't have anyone outside after 9 o'clock.
I'm good. So I have no other questions. Okay, motion to approve request number 24-01936.
Second. So we moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01936. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 15, request number 24-01938 from Ruma Spear LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Debbie Eichelberger, Debbie VICHELBERGER.
Good afternoon, Commission. Keith Kyuch. I represent Randall Spear, and I was asked to maybe explain this to the commission so this gets through a little bit easier. So the reason why it's a request for authorized agent, Mr. Spear and Ms. Eichelberger are in litigation. There's an arbitration that was appealed back in 2020 that still hasn't been decided by the Intermediate Court of Appeals. And I will tell you, as an attorney that have 45 appeals pending before the ICA, they're averaging 4.5 years for decisions, which is, as you can imagine, kind of frustrating. So Mr. Spear does not object to Ms. Eichelberger being the authorized agent, because until the litigation, the appeal is decided, we can't do things either way.
Do you have written authorization from Mr. Eichelberger?
I've been written, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do from Mr. Spear, yes.
Us, Mr.
Yeah.
Spear, sorry
Yeah.
about that. Okay.
I have a question. Okay, motion to approve request number 24-01938.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01938. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
You're done.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you next year.
Calling request number 24-01948 from Tiana Cafe and Karaoke LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Turquoise White, TURQUOISEWHITE. And I'm here with the single member owner of Tiana Cafe and Karaoke. So there was an issue with her liquor license.
I'm sorry, could you state her name?
Oh, sorry, Tina Tran, excuse me. TRAN.
Thank you.
All set? Good, okay, sorry. So there was an issue with her liquor license. It's my understanding now that for the liquor license to be approved, that it needs to have a notarized signature. However, there was a disconnect, I'm assuming a language barrier, that she didn't know that she needed to get it signed. So all the paperwork, everything else was submitted, it was just that notarized application. And then by the time we cleared that up, we were told that we needed to come in here and see you guys. Sorry, it's my first time, super nervous.
Oh, that's
Public
okay.
speaking is not my thing.
Just be relaxed. We're very
Right.
informed.
No,
You're totally fine. Okay.
we're here to go through the process and work with you to understand what happens so that we can determine how we address it. So I know you stated that it needed a signed part on the form, but was that on the form or was that on the actual tax clearance, right? Because in our notes, it says that you needed to also as well provide a tax clearance.
So the tax clearance was provided via email to that general email box that was there. The last email notification I had was about the notarized application.
Right, so I guess the question to administration is we have everything on file correctly.
Well, if you give her permission to renew late, when she comes to renew the license, we would still have to check off that all the required items are submitted. So this is just, otherwise we would not accept a late renewal.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Yeah. Motion to approve request. Hold on, let me find number 24-01948.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01948. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved. They're all good to go.
Thank you.
Oh, pardon?
We're good.
You're good.
Oh.
Just get the paperwork in.
Pretty good for my first time.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to
Thank
law
you very
school,
much.
you can see all these.
Hey,
other
I was like, I don't know my lines.
That's what I say. All right, calling agenda item number 17, request number 24-01994 from Crouching Lion FMB LLC. Hey, hello.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioner Robin Melcher on behalf of the applicant Crouching Lion FNB LLC, requesting that the unused dates be reallocated to the end of the first period of the temporary license.
So, Ms. Melcher, so just so I understand, from January 25th, 2024 to April 24th, 2024, they didn't open at all, right? So all of those days are actually reallocated from today going forward, right?
Correct, so they're supposed to be having a soft opening today. Yes, so, but in the interim, they needed to set up everything, their accounts and everything, but yes, they did not open, and because, you know, the transfer application hasn't even been processed yet since September. I know that I will go through the second, and then I don't want to, be without any dates, yes.
I think we kind of need a form as to how to make this requested, so comment.
I know.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no other questions.
All right, do we need to specify the number of days in the request, or we'll just?
It's published in the agenda, it's 91
Oh, that's right.
unused days.
Okay, all right, okay.
Motion to approve request number 24-01994.
Second. So moved and seconded to approve, request number 24-01994. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Calling agenda item number 18, request number 24-02001 from Les and Sons Inc.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of Commission, Keith Kiuchi, representing Lesson Sun Inc. This is a licensee that closed. The last renewal was putting the license in safekeeping. The landlord has not yet found a tenant, so part of this is cooperating with the landlord, because the landlord would find a tenant, she would transfer the license, or she could use the license someplace, do a change of location. But just for context, this is the Kokea Center off of Kapalama, right near the bridge that's going to be repaired on Dillingham, so.
It was put in safekeeping 2022 to 2023?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still in safekeeping. The place has been empty, no service of liquor, etc.
Questions? Okay. Motion to approve request number 24-02001.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-02001. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 19, request number 24-01888. Mr. Nakoba.
Hello.
Mr. Chair, Commissioners.
Tiffany Koba here, representing Coin Corp, 2335 Coin Corp, DBA RB Sports Bar and Grill. To my right, Mr. Edo Schweng, GSCHWENG. He's the owner for RB Sports Bar and Grill. We want to thank very much the commissioners for allowing us to do this extension, so we could kind of clear up some issues that have come up in the week, actually, like the day we left here. Mr. Geschwing got in touch with the previous owner and asked them to cancel, which they were fine to do. So that paperwork went in actually the day after, right, like on Friday. So we should be cleared to do the application.
So, just so I can confirm, administration, have we been able to confirm if the people did come in or not?
Licensing supervisor is confirmed. I did not check before I came in here.
Okay. Motion to approve request number 24-01888.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01888. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 20, request number 24-01945 from Ashley Hutchinson.
Hello, gentlemen, commissioners, Ashley Hutchison, President, Bona and Pua Incorporated. Last name is spelled Hutchison.
Former site of fish.
Correct.
Got it.
And no one's been in there, correct,
Yeah.
and no one's been in there for almost 3 years.
Wow.
So when I applied for the standalone and the new license, we realized that it wasn't possible to have the license transferred over because it's been vacant and there's no ownership there for that to happen. So it's been requested that I kind of have that granted to me now, but then also so we can move forward with opening within the next 30 to 45 days.
So, okay, do we know? So the previous owners that were there, they had a license?
Correct. It
And
was
do-
licensed.
It was licensed. Do
And the
we know-
license, yes, we do know the license.
We know that that's been canceled.
It
and-
voluntarily canceled on June 1, 2022.
Okay. Right, I have no other questions. Okay. Motion to approve request number 24-01945.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01945. The chair also votes aye. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
On up, that's cool. Sorry.
Get out and stop with the.
Calling agenda item number 21, request number 24-01990. Mr. Kiyuchi.
Again, good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Keith Kiyuchi for the applicant Icing LLC. So this is a request. We're really applying for a standalone new license, temporary license. In part because the present licensee, which is Moonflower Inc., has a judgment against it from the landlords. We can't do a stock transfer. I've advised them it would not be advisable to do a transfer of license because of certain legal implications with that. So that's why we're doing a standalone new license.
I will add for the commission's information that this particular rule is scheduled for deletion in the upcoming rulemaking after that we're gonna undertake.
So Mr. Wright is right. And this is, if you go way back, this is the Andy Mercatani rule. The one that where he didn't, you can't have a
Clustering.
cluster of 3 types of licenses: cabaret, hostess, and strip.
This just allows them to apply.
Yeah,
He
and
still has to go through the full process.
and this is actually a little change of use because their Icing LLC is kind of what it sounds like. They're gonna do a karaoke bar and they're not. But there is tremendous value, as I told clients, to the hostess license, which is why they want to retain that category.
I don't have any other questions.
I look forward to hearing about this when it comes back.
It's kind of an interesting concept. It's changing the hostess bar to a karaoke bar, which isn't usually done.
I'll make a motion to approve request number 24-01990.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01990. The chair also votes aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Adjudication hearings. So we have decisions.
No, we don't have any. We're just going into adjudication.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm new at this too, so.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett addressing adjudications.
Okay,
Want to call the item and an update?
got it. Thanks. We haven't done this in a while. Calling agenda item number 22, Agave and Vine LLC, LCV 23-0142. Agave and Vine.
So commissioners, I did speak with, I'm sorry, Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett for the city. I did speak with the representative, I believe Scott Planner, who indicated that he would not be setting a contested hearing for today. I haven't spoken to him about if he was going to appear or if he was going to have someone else stand in for him. It's my understanding that this case will either be set for a contested hearing or set for a change of plea, but neither was going to take place today. I have no further information about scheduling or anything like that.
Okay.
So I guess we would have to
Continue to next
continue
available.
to the next available.
Okay.
No vote, yeah.
Calling agenda item number 23, Asagio Mililani, LCB 23-0109.
Good evening, Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett appearing on behalf of the city. I did speak with Wayne Luke, who is the designated attorney representative in this case, as well as, I believe, number 22. He indicated that he was unavailable for today, and I believe he also emailed the commission. He will be asking to set this case for a change of plea at the next available setting. I have no objection to that request.
Calling agenda item number 24, Hawaii Yacht Club, LCV 24-003.
I'm Bill Adams, BILLADAMS. I'm a board of governors for Hawaii Yacht Club, one of the members.
Mr. Everett, could you please read the charge?
Yes. That on or about September 30th, 2022, in the city and county of Honolulu in the state of Hawaii, the licensee failed to timely submit the name of every person then employed on the licensed premises who is registered with the commission or who is subject to registration on the date and in such manner as directed by the commission.
I'm sorry, you were pretty quick. I didn't get your last name again.
Adams,
Okay,
ADAMS.
Mr. Adams, how would you like to plead? You can accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
I guess I would plead no contest.
Okay. Motion to accept the plea?
Been moved and seconded to approve a plea of no contest. The chair also votes aye, the plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, what is your recommendation for agenda item number 24?
This is a second offense within the last 5 years. The recommended fine is $350. Prior offense was September 30th, 2022, and this commission imposed a $250 fine.
Mr. Adams, as pleading no contest, you do have the right to give us an explanation.
Apparently our restaurant manager failed to turn in the list. He was 2 days late, he said. I talked with him and he was late, so we broke the rule.
Mr. Everett, does the file confirm that he was 2 days late, or does it not give a date?
It was within 1 week. I believe 2 days was accurate.
What was you say the date of the first?
The first incident was September 30th, 2022.
Okay. Okay, so the only question that I'm having is, we're talking about the first one was on September 30th, 2022. This also talks about this violation being on that exact same date. So.
I was confused on that too.
One moment, if I may. My apologies, I must have misread the prior adjudication data. We will be treating this as a first offense within the past 5 years, so the recommended fine is $250 instead of $350. Again, my apologies on that. That is the correct date, September 30th, 2022.
Okay. So Mr. Adams, I'm gonna make a motion on what the fine would be, but I would encourage you, if you have still have the same restaurant manager, to set up an additional process with someone to make sure you get it in at least on time, because even 2 days late, we consider it late, and you may find yourself in another situation if it's late at another instance.
Yeah, we actually have a new restaurant manager as of December 1st of last year.
Okay.
So
Okay. So my motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $250 for agenda item number 24.
Second. And moved and seconded to approve a fine of $250. The chair also votes aye. The penalty is approved.
thank you.
Right.
How do I pay that?
You receive the decision and order once it's entered in, accepted by the commission, it'll be delivered to the
Okay.
license premises.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 25, Nabea Maida.
And Commissioner, Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett for the city. This is again a case with Wayne Luke where he indicated he was unavailable for the hearing today and would be pleading the case at the next available setting that the commission can make.
Okay.
Calling agenda item number 26, Oahu Mexican Grill, LCV 24-0006.
Good evening. My name's Scott Plater, Plater. I'm the sole member of Primal Hawaii LLC, DBA Oahu Mexican Grill.
Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge?
On or about January 27th, 2024, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee permitted liquor to be consumed on the premises of the licensee or any premises connected therewith, to wit, on the public sidewalk fronting the licensed premises, whether purchased there or not, and consumption in such area is not permitted by the terms of the license in violation of section 281-78B2 of the Hawaii Revised Statutes.
Mr. Plater, you can either accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how the no contest part works, but I accept the fact that someone left with a bottle of alcohol, but we deny
So
that.
we're going to, so I understand we have to accept a plea first.
Okay.
And then I can't tell you how to plead, but we will offer you the ability to explain. But we have to take a plea first, and then we go to the next step.
Okay, can I ask a question about the plea?
Sure.
Is choosing no contest accepting responsibility for what happened? And basically saying that it's our fault that it happened, is that what the contest is?
I would have to ask. Question about that. Oh, sure. Sorry.
So no contest means you are neither accepting nor denying the plea, but you're saying you're not contesting the plea. So in other words, the adjudication will go against you or your company. However, you are not specifically saying I am guilty. It's just I am not contesting the plea that's levied against us. Whereas a guilty plea says, yes, I agree, we committed the offense. It's a technical differentiation between the two.
Would the no contest leave a red mark or a black mark on our record?
So a no contest plea essentially is saying, we are not going to fight the violation, and it still goes down as a violation on your record. A guilty plea is, an overt acceptance. Yes, I committed, or not you, but your company committed this offense. Both of them will result in the same fine recommendation.
Oh, okay, I would like to deny.
Okay, so by denying the claim, that puts you that you are going to be returning for a contested case hearing.
I understand.
Hold on, I have a few things to read first.
I haven't done this in a while. so.
I know,
I haven't
I
done
just
this
think
either.
I eliminated it from the,
Oh, no. Anyway, let me see if I have it here. Somewhere, hold on. And
I can pull it, if you want to read this, I can pull it from an older agenda,
Yes,
it's just that,
sorry.
I was like,
What do we need to do?
if we could recess for like
Take a
5
recess.
minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute recess so we can get the language, and then we'll be back. We're a go.
Okay.
Okay.
Agreed, okay.
Okay, thank you. Sorry again. Thank you for the time, Mr. Taylor. Since you have denied the charge and you wish to return for a contested hearing, there are a few procedures that the commission requires you to follow. First, 7 days before the contested hearing, both the prosecution and the licensee must disclose to each other their proposed exhibits. Exhibits that are not timely disclosed may not be considered at the contested hearing. Second, the parties must disclose to each other the names of all witnesses and the proposed testimony of each witness 7 days before the contested hearing. Witnesses that are not timely disclosed may not be allowed to testify at the contested hearing. Third, each party's exhibits must be uploaded to the Liquor Commission's Google Drive by 4 p.m. on the Wednesday before the contested hearing. Information on how that can be accomplished will be provided to the parties and will be available on the Liquor Commission's website. If you have physical evidence that cannot be uploaded to the Google Drive, please be sure to let both the Liquor Commission and the other party know. As a reminder to each party, personal information such as medical information, social security numbers, birth dates, or bank account numbers must be redacted by the party whose exhibits contains that information. You will also be mailed a letter with all of this information on it, and I believe the prosecution will contact with you and set the dates and things like that. Okay,
Sounds good.
all right. So I
Oh, I
don't,
thought we did we? Maybe not.
No, I think you just instruct us to set for a contested case hearing.
yeah, so we would instruct that the administration and Corporation Council, sorry. Really bad, set this for a contested hearing at the next available date. I think that's it.
Yes. All right, well, we will see you again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I put your phone number before we leave?
You know, 340 33.
30.
Okay, calling agenda item number 27, Grada's Market, LCV 24-000004.
My client just went to the restroom, but
Okay.
I mean, I can just still proceed.
All right.
Okay. Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, Commissioner Robin Melch on behalf of Brothers Market, my client Young Kim, with respect to item number 3, which is the remaining violation claim against Brothers Market. And at this time, we will change her plea to no contest with explanation. And I waive the reading of the charges if they plan to read it again.
Motion to accept the plea.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to accept a plea of no contest. The chair also votes aye. The motion is accepted.
So can we continue or you want to wait for your client?
I can continue.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Okay.
Mr. Everett, can you please provide a recommendation for agenda item number 3?
Thank you. For agenda item number 3, this one is actually a little bit different. My predecessor, when this case first came through, offered a recommended fine of $500. My review of the fine layout indicates that the recommended fine for this ought to be $1,000. That being said, I'm going to honor the recommendation that was previously conveyed. I consider that to be an offer for settlement. So my recommended fine is $500.
Okay.
Are we allowed to ask what your logic was between the two or no?
So my,
Oh, I don't know.
I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for what my predecessor thought. The fine schedule does not have anything that's specifically on point for this statute. As a general rule, something that doesn't have a fine recommendation outside of certain circumstances, $500 is a pretty normal one. So I assume that's where he got the 500. I read this statute in conjunction with the other statutes of the same section that have $1,000 fine. So that's why my view is that the $1,000 is applicable here.
Okay.
I have another question, but I think it's for court counsel.
So you want to,
Yeah.
okay,
I'd like to go into executive.
okay, motion. The other one again, front page. The commission may go into an executive session for the following reasons: to consult with the board's attorney on questions and issues on a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities. I'll entertain a motion to go into an executive session for this purpose.
Some of.
Second.
Oh, second, well, it's already, it's like, we're in executive session. We go. Okay, we're back in session. Where we discussed some of the operational aspects of what's going on here. Certainly, we want to discourage, and it's illegal for a felon to hold a license.
Right, so that's why I wanted to make representations of what's happening now. If I could.
Please, yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so once she learned about the violation, that she stopped running the store. The store has not been open. And in fact, I've already submitted the license for safekeeping. The license is in safekeeping at the Liquor Commission. The store has not been open since learning about this. And I'm in the process of transferring the stock to her daughter, Sally Kim, for now but she is in the process of trying to find a buyer she's trying to sell it because she wants to retire anyways, but that's the game plan of what we're trying to do. So right now, the license has been turned in for safekeeping, and I will be submitting a stock transfer application to transfer the stock from Miss Kim to her daughter, Sally Kim.
When do you anticipate the stock transfer to be filed?
So probably within the next couple weeks.
Okay.
You want to deliberate a little more?
Yeah, let's deliberate just so we can have.
Okay, now we're just gonna deliberate.
Guys, continue the penalty phase if you want. Want to?
I'm sorry, you mean add another hearing or? No, I'm okay with just deliberating a little. No, okay. on the record. Okay. So, the licensing, can we have the status of a license and when, do we know when it was originally issued?
When the license was issued?
Yeah.
I mean, she's owned it for almost 30 years.
Oh, okay, my question was around, so, becoming a felon was post the original.
Correct,
application.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
got it.
yeah.
So then I guess my question would be, I know you've said it's in safekeeping, but we'd also like the administration to confirm that we have the license in safekeeping.
Yeah, because I submitted the license myself with the letters and stuff.
Okay, our LCIS does not reflect the statuses in safe, it still reflects
Okay.
active.
Okay, the messenger delivered it, so I don't know where it is in between there, but I did submit it with the letters. I gotta go check my messages, but they took it, I think Monday.
Okay. So what I will say then is this. I'm going to make a motion. Okay. And in the motion is going to also talk about if it's in safekeeping. Okay, so my motion is going to be that we are not going to approve the recommended fine. If the license is in safekeeping and the process is starting for that, then we will go through those process and then you'll be able to change the things.
Okay.
If the license is not in safekeeping and we do not have it, the license will be suspended for 6 months. And she's able to renew the license while it's in suspension. But also we need to have a transfer or something happening.
Right.
And then within that 6 months, if she's coming back here in 6 months and they haven't started a transfer process, that's another issue. Because we cannot have a license active or a store open or someone on there that's actually a felon.
And I understand it, and I am the one who is working on the application, then we are in the process of doing it.
Second. Okay, a penalty has been moved and seconded. The chair also agrees, and so that is the penalty approved.
Okay,
Should we state it again clearly for the record?
so if the license is not in safekeeping, then it'll be suspended for 6 months. If it is in safekeeping,
You're going to go through your process, right?
Process of
Step-
transferring it.
transfer.
okay,
Understanding that the license also must be renewed before it expires in June.
correct,
30th.
yes, yes, yes. Yes, so I know that the license expires June 30 and the application will be submitted, the stock transfer application will be submitted prior to that.
But can you guys clarify, if after 6 months, you want the parties to return?
Yes.
Is it going to be- because there has to be some time.
Yes.
We
if-
will set
if
it
we-
for further hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's set for 6 months and we will set for another hearing to disposition of what happens.
Correct. So just, I guess, further clarification, because even if I submit the application for stock transfer next month, sometimes I don't know how long it
Yeah, we
takes.
would take that
It might
into
take-
consideration.
Okay,
In 6
all right,
months, we'll have another hearing to understand the status of the license and any applications that are in effect.
Right.
Whether it's transfer application or.
okay,
And
So
we
you
can
want-
understand it.
okay,
And then we can decide how to move forward at that point.
okay, okay, that works.
Okay. All right, so what, do we need any other, it's been moved and seconded, you voted aye?
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
I believe that's all the adjudications. I will thank you as well.
All right.
Great, thank you.
I guess I'll check with my notification you received. it.
Yeah.
All right,
We can see
agenda
where it is
item
in the-
Yeah, where it
Yeah.
is, yeah.
number
I'll go check it.
28, discussions of processes, procedures outlined in agenda. And pursuant to Hawaii Revised Statute, section 92-4 and subsection 94-4A4, to consult with its attorneys on questions and issues on a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities as they pertain to the topics that are permitted to be discussed on future processes, procedures, outlines, and agenda matters that chair will entertain. A motion.
So moved.
We are in executive session. Thank you. All right, we're back from executive session where we were discussing some of the internal metrics that we'll be using with measuring our processes and procedures. No action from agenda item number 28. Calling agenda number 29, Liquor Commission discussion of the temporary license fee application relief program.
Salvatilos, Honolulu Liquor Commission Administrator, and with me Sakiko Reyes, acting Administrative Services Officer. She made a presentation on the program last week, and I think we're waiting to hear from you as to whether or not it's a go.
Okay, when we were waiting for your recommendation on the time to go, and you're saying you can go now. So,
At this point, I think the letters are drafted, and if you get permission, we'll be able to send them out tomorrow.
Yes, so the e-blast has been drafted. So upon approval, we plan to distribute tomorrow. And then ready to put on our website as well. And as far as effective date, I think we can start as discussed on May 1st.
questions? All right. Do we need a motion to approve moving forward, or is this, okay,
So we do.
yes.
Any motion? Okay. So my motion for agenda item number 29 will be to move forward with our discussion on implementation of temporary licensing fee for 30-day increments, as we've discussed, and to send out information to the licensees as we've discussed, email blast and whatever the other way we have, and for it to take effect as of May 1st.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the temporary license fee application relief program for special and catering licenses to begin May 1st. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so agenda item 29 is approved. Calling agenda item number 30, Liquor Administrator.
Salvatilos, Administrator of Honolulu Liquor Commission. I feel that I just lost my thunder.
Well, okay, well, that was a really good thought there. We all appreciate it.
No, also wanted to let you know that we continue to focus on trying to provide resources for licensing. We have I think we have a scheduled interview of another individual who may be able to serve as a contract employee, So it was just trying to make sure that we provide additional resources for licensing to try and deal with the backlog.
Okay. Commissioners, other questions? Okay, so the chair will entertain a motion to go into executive session to consult with the board's attorneys on questions and issues on a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. The chair also agrees, and we are in executive session. tonight. Okay, as we come out of executive session discussing the staffing and planning of department. Thank you very much to the administration. And with that, anything else, commissioners?